Legendary time, legend gang. It is Tidy Simone, and I am back with another daily video. So in today's video, we will be using the Magic Masterpiece Oracle, the Celebrate Life Tarot, and the OG Community Oracle. If you are new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, bro. I missed you. This channel is to uplift and inspire my legends through intuition, tarot, and convo. So if you're interested in any of those things, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. Shout out to everyone who has been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, donating, purchasing oracles, purchasing tarot, purchasing books, and definitely following me on all social media at Twerk Tarot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Arigato, gracias, shukran. You are really helping the platform grow. Please continue to do so. House announcements. Tomorrow for Thursday, we have a Twerk and Work tarot practice for everyone that's interested in learning tarot. We have the Shadow Dance celebration, an opportunity on Friday, an opportunity for our community to come together and express gratitude. And then Social Sunday is just an opportunity for everybody to come connect and to share what's on their mind, body, soul, and spirit. So yeah, make sure you mark your calendars for all of our community live streams. And check out Patreon for behind the scenes, all the tarot decks and oracle decks that I've been creating. And check out shadowtwerktarot.com to book me for a personal, purchase oracles, purchase tarot, and purchase books. So without further ado, let's get into today's reading. I'm proud of myself. I've been getting up earlier, but you can see the sleep in my eyes. But let's get into it. We'll start with the Celebrate Life Tarot. What is our overall energy for today? What is our overall energy for today? Do I have any intuitive messages? Fuck it back, bro. Posture. What's our overall message for today? I wish I could see the cards. Let's see if I can back up some. This doesn't help. That doesn't help. It doesn't help. Fuck it. What's our overall message for today? The Eight of Coins. The Knight of Wands inverted at the bottom of the deck. Damn, the Knight of Coins is at the bottom of the deck inverted. So we got the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Coins all inverted at the bottom of the deck. So first of all, the Eight of Coins, shout out Rick Ross, is my card of work. Work. You could be, I don't want to say this, but I hear the word worried. You could be worried about work or stressed about work or concerned about work, like working on work type shit with the Eight of Coins. But in this picture, we have, again, we have Rick Ross, and he's in the studio, and whatever it is that he's working on, it's first of all coming from him, coming from within. The coins start with him, and then they're growing. So I feel like something that you started working on, maybe in secret or in the dark, or maybe alone. He's alone in this studio, alone in a room. You could have started something in your room or in a room, in a closet. Like it's given small to big. I don't know if Rick Ross was ever small. I don't know. But that's a super side note. But when I said small to big, I'm looking at him big. I'm just like, were you small at some point? You could have been a fat baby. Shit, I was a fat baby, but that's not the point. The point is something about work. So now we'll go ahead and get into our oracle. I feel like whatever it is something is slowing you down when it comes to work, and that could be very discouraging with the Nine of Cups inverted, or you feel like something is slowing you down, or something is at a standstill, or something is not moving. Because first of all, the Knight of Wands, shout out Jack Harlow, is my card of things moving quickly, right? One of my cards of things moving quickly. The Nine of Cups, shout out India Irie, is one of my cards of emotional fulfillment within oneself. And then we have the Knight of Coins. Oh, period, the star behind that, and see that. So yeah, I feel like you may feel like things feel stuck, stagnant, or not moving when it comes to your work, your finances, your home, your stability, maybe even moving a home or moving moving, it's like something moving in general is not moving. The Knight of Coins is literally the slowest moving knight in the deck. So the fact that this Joan is showing up inverted, it's like, bro, I really got to wait. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Like, it just gives waiting. You could be waiting on something, but then behind all of that, we have the star. And this is my card of emotional fulfillment, dreams coming true, getting new things. Shout out Lotto. She got a new house, a new car, gifts, fucking whole new lease on life. So I feel like things look like they're moving slow, but something is working in your favor. So this, it's like this stagnation is working in your favor, or this slow growth, this slow build, the slow grind, the it's pissing me off to say, I'm not gonna lie, but it's giving this something is working for you and not against you. But you may feel a little bit sad or a little bit discouraged because it seems like something is working against you, or people, places, and things around you could be working against you, or not even just against you, but like you feel like you're doing something alone. Let's get into it because I feel redundant. What's the Eight of Coins? Using the Magic Masterpiece Oracle. What's the Eight of Coins for Legend Gang? Get started is showing up inverted. So I feel like it's something you've already started. Step by step, an experiment showing up inverted. I feel like you may want to start something new, or you may again be feeling a little bit discouraged with something not moving or not progressing, and having the urge to just like trash it and be like, fuck it, and start over. But I feel like with step by step, like something is going according to plan. Or again, this yesterday we had the, what was it, the King of Coins, and we talked about the increase. Like he had that arrow to go like up and down, where you see in like financial charts and stuff. And we were talking about the dips. Like right now you could be experiencing the dip. Matter of fact, I think yesterday I said that you may be experiencing the last dip. So like this is kind of giving me that. Yeah, there go trash at the bottom of the deck. Like you want to trash something, or you want to give up, or you want to let go, or like he's in the studio, so it's giving the energy of like he's working on a beat, right? Or an instrumental of some sort, and he's been working on it for a while, and then it's just like, this isn't really sounding the way I want it to sound. I'm not really getting any clients for this, or like it's not coming out the way I want it to come out. I should probably just trash the whole thing and start all over. But I feel like again, this is part of the process. Like this the feeling the way that you do, doing the things that you're doing is part of the process, it's part of the growth, it's part of the mastery, it's part of the learning, it's part of the it's part of the journey, is what I want to say. Damn, model music, literally, I don't know if y'all can see that, but model music inverted and start over inverted. So yeah, I feel like you may really want to start something over, or this could be a person, place, or thing with you. But over here, I'd like to try to focus on ourselves, especially with this oracle. So I feel like you may really want to start over, or you may really want to give up, or you may really want to let something go, but I don't feel like that's the thing to do. Let's see, let's keep going. Let me pull some more tarot. What else do we have? Let's get started and experiment, both inverted. It's given that you may want to change something, but I feel like as soon as you change something, like you may want to deviate from what you're doing, thinking and feeling that what you're doing is not working. I feel like it's a thin line with this too, because the definition of insanity is the repetition of doing something over and over and over, expecting a different result, but getting the same thing. So you may feel a little bit insane, or a little bit crazy, or a little bit like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? But then we're pulling the Wheel of Fortune for this get started experiment, the Four of Cups inverted, and the Emperor inverted. Where with these two cards, I feel like you're beginning to see opportunities in the chaos, or you're beginning to see a way out. You're beginning to see what you need to do. And even if that what you need to do is just be patient, even if that what you need to do is just be still, even if that what you need to do is just fucking breathe. Fucking breathe, bro. But yeah, I feel like with the Emperor inverted, is given like a loss of control. Like you may feel like something is outside of your control, outside of your out of your hands, where it's like, okay, I have all of the resources, I have the skills that I need, but I don't have the clients, or I have the home but I don't have the family, or I have the job and I don't have the right coworkers or the right environment. It's like you have one thing but you don't have the next, is what it kind of feels like. But and then you kind of want to give up or let it go or start over or try again or experiment, switch it around. And it's like, nah, like I feel like spirit is calling you to wait. The creator is calling you to be patient and to just I said this in another reading. Shout out The Weeknd. The name of his album, Beauty in the Madness. Like, to find the beauty in the madness, to find the light in the dark place. And even if that light in the dark place is you, you know what I'm saying? But the Four of Cups, like, you're seeing opportunities. Shout out Bobcat the Legend. Where on the side, like on this wall that he's leaning on, it's like a whole bunch of L words. Let's see. It says long term, legendary, live, lucky, learn, long, lackluster, leftover, love, legend, logic. What did I say? Lighthearted, lackadaisical, lame, loud, lush, logical, lust, lost, luxurious, life, lead, legacy, limited. Matter of fact, he's just chilling too in this picture. Can y'all see? Where it's like he's just leaning against a wall. And that's what I'm getting. It's like you could feel like your back is against the wall, or you could feel like your hands are tied. Or it's this energy of restriction that I'm feeling, where you want to move, but there's something that's blocking you. It could be everything that feels like is blocking you, but it's like you want to move, but then you can't move. You can't move, and it's like you're being forced to be still. You're being forced to chill. You're being forced to matter of fact, we got a whole nother growth card. I'm just peeping this now that I'm looking at it, but it's like things are growing here in the Eight of Coins, the overall energy, and then over here in the Four of Cups, something is also growing. And this is also my card of, like, I want to say one of my cards rather, of emotional fulfillment, where something is growing within, or something is growing without you having to do anything. You could also be so used to exerting energy and to doing that being called to be still feels like you're not doing anything, or feels like nothing is moving, or feels like nothing is working in your favor, or you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like you're not progressing. And I feel like, again, you are. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune coming out with these two cards, where fortune is in your favor. Fortune is favoring you. Something is working out for you, or working in your favor. Shout out Ride Wave. ASAP Rocky with the Emperor. And then these are all males. We don't have no females coming out. So it's low-key given, like, you could be very used to operating in your masculine energy or your masculine side, male or female, take it how it applies. But masculine energy is more of our action energy, like for all my newbies. Like, your feminine energy attracts, your masculine energy is the doer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you may be so used to doing, moving, or again, doing things alone, getting things done on your own, that to sit back and to have to wait, or to sit back and to let something come to you, or to sit back and to let something grow on its own. This also is giving the energy of you've invested so much, or you've worked so much with the Eight of Coins, that it's created new opportunities for you to not have to work as hard. I'm hearing and seeing. I don't know if y'all ever read this book. I couldn't get through the whole book. I'm not gonna lie. It was boring. It was boring me to tears. But the book is called The 4 Hour Work Week, and it's like a red and orange cover that I'm seeing. Let me see if I can show y'all. But that's what I'm seeing right now. But it's giving that energy where it's like you only work X amount of time now, and you may be not used to doing that. Let me see. The 4 Hour Work Week. Yeah, it looks like this. You may have read this book, or you may be encouraged to read this book. It could be something in it for you, but that's what I'm hearing. And no shade, no shade. I keep looking at Rick Ross and just thinking about how big he is, like literally, like physically, literally big he is, like in his career. Like, bro, if I'm not mistaken, he got a whole bunch of wing stops or something like that. Like, he's increased, he's exponentially increased in value. And it's like so much so, I'm getting that like your pockets are fattening up or something is fattening up. This could be you. You could be getting fat in all the right places. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that something is fattening up, or something is like, it gives the energy of like royals, how we see a lot of times like royals in movies, where, not saying this is you, but it's the energy of having to, or not really having to, but being in so much luxury, or like being able to relax or being able to chill so much that now like things are accumulating type thing, or like you get to, you get to watch something compound. Like, it also gives the energy of like interest building, like something is building within you. I'm also getting, matter of fact, saying that like interest could actually be building, where it's like it could be your financial interest building, but I'm also getting that people are interested in you. Like, you've done so much work with the Eight of Coins that now people are seeing your growth, and they're seeing opportunities and how they can collaborate with you or work with you, or how they can help you get to the next step, or how you can help them get to the next step, because they say service to many leads to millions type shit. But there's interest growing, something is compounding, there's a lot of accumulation happening in this stillness. It's the stillness that could be bothering you, but please understand that in this stillness there is so much happening for you. Matter of fact, in this Wheel of Fortune with Rye Wave, it's like we was talking about music, and it's like he's hearing music, like something is music to his ears. And I have a card like that where it's like Sweet Serenade. And that card for me means that something is literally music to your ears, like something that you're hearing is really good. But in order to hear certain shit, you have to be still, especially your spirit, your soul, the creator, like your ancestors. You need to be still. A lot of times when we're moving, or doing, while you can still receive messages, your messages are much more clear, they're much more potent, they're much more impactful. When you're in a period of stillness, you can really receive these things. So I feel like you're really being called to, again, chill, to receive these messages in order to know how to navigate the next step, or to move to the next step, or to go to the next place. Damn, the Five of Swords inverted at the bottom of the deck. This is my card of minor spiritual warfare. The Four of Swords inverted, and there it is, the King of Coins. I was just talking about that arrow and like this being the last dip. This is what I meant by the last dip, where it's like that increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase. And then yesterday we were talking about how even when you go down now, not this instrumental talking about something, especially when the sun goes down. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Got ice all on my neck. Hold on, can you hear it? When the sun goes down. All right, turn it down because I don't want to get flagged. But yesterday we was talking about how even when you go down now, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So notice how you start all the way at the bottom of the card here, and then you can hear, and you go here. But now you're at that last dip before that just take off, that exponential increase energy. But the Four of Swords is a card of rest. And again, the Five of Swords is my card of, first of all, doing the worst of the worst of the worst to people or yourself. And then also it being, again, minor spiritual warfare, where I feel like you could be having a war on your mind right now when it comes to being in this stagnant period, where you're prone to sabotaging what it is that's coming in for you if you do not receive the message, if you don't hear the message, or if you don't slow down enough to pray, or to meditate, or to focus with the Four of Swords on this King of Coins energy. Like, you have to know that even in your stillness, you don't always have to work for something. With the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Coins is a very hard worker. You could be a very hard worker, where again, you're so used to working that it could be hard to break that mentality. It could be hard to break that mindset of, I still am receiving even in my stillness. I am still like abundant even in my stillness. But let's see, what's step by step? I'm gonna honorably mention this. Damn, the Knight of Wands again. Inverted. I feel like that stuck stagnation is really bothering somebody. Whoever I'm talking to is really bothering you. Let's see, Queen of Swords inverted. Shout out Lauren Hill. I hear nothing even matters at all. Like it's not funny, but it's given to somebody could be again very sad, very just kind of like in their head about these steps not moving the way that they think that they should go. The Two of Wands, yeah, having to move away from what you're used to. Shout out Bon Jovi. We got him moving away from the crowd. He's on the other side of the tracks, and we got the crowd in the background here. And it's like having to choose an alternative. Nine of Coins inverted, Three of Swords inverted, and the Hermit. The Lovers. I feel like the next step is to, first of all, stop thinking that you're doing something alone or that everything is always in your hands with the Nine of Coins, Three of Swords inverted. Shout out Cardi B in The Weeknd. I think I mentioned The Weeknd in this reading too. But I'm focusing on this Hermit energy with Black, where it's like bro is praying and then he's outside with a whole bunch of people, and it's like they got their lighters up or they got their lights up, and it's like, no, it's their phones. People got like raising their phones, but y'all know what I mean. Like when you're in a crowd, you're in a concert, and if you like, you know, put your phones up, put your lights up, shit, and then people put their phones or their lighters or whatever light that they have. But the Hermit is my card of introspection. So it's like you're being called to, I want to say pray, like pray, meditate, again, to focus your mind specifically on the next step. And I feel like the next step could be very hard to see in your waking life because of all of the work that you've been doing. And then just, again, feeling like everything around you is blocked, but you're not as blocked as you think you are. And I also I'm noting the crowd behind him, where it's like, I feel like you're energetically coming into union with a group of people that are on the same wave, or that will again help you in that next step, or vice versa, where you help them. The next step is union, but the part about the union is coming into union with the right people. So there's really a need for you to continue to focus on the end outcome in mind. Like don't let this stagnation around you make you think and feel that you're stagnant, because then you're going to connect with people out of desperation. You're going to connect with people out of fear, out of stress, out of worry, out of anxiety, and that's not the next step. So I feel like this get started and experimental energy both showing up inverted means that now is not the time to like connect. Like the time to connect is very soon. But before you connect with these people, make sure that your mind is in the right place. Make sure that you're not operating from fear, stress, worry, like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that once you connect, or when you're connecting, that is from this space of, I know that this is the right thing to do. Like this is the right person to work with me on this project. This is the right, matter of fact, going back to our example, this is the right engineer to help me get to the right sound that I'm looking for, or like, you know what I'm saying, the right agent to help me find the right, I don't know, fucking artist. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, because behind the Hermit, we have the Lovers. And that's my card of commitment, like literally love, or like people, places, and things coming into union. But it's after this period of working alone or doing something alone, and maybe even being sad about it with the Three of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Swords inverted is pretty much saying control your mind, control your thoughts. Like you're not stuck. You're not stuck. So don't let people, places, and things around you make you think and feel that you are stuck, or make you think and feel that you have to rely on them, or make you think and feel that there is that your solution is outside of you, because that's never the case. It comes from within first, and then from within, then you move externally. Yeah, a couple more, and then I'm going to pull from the OG deck. Damn, fire and stay consistent coming out. Yeah, I feel like you're being transformed. You're being tested. Oops. Fire is usually my card of like transformation. But with this stay consistent, this is what I'm saying. It's like, don't switch up now. Don't change now. Whatever you're doing is working. Whatever you're doing is working. Keep doing that. And I said this, mastery. You're mastering something. And it's in that little bit of a uncomfortable period where, again, like, it doesn't feel like you're mastering. It doesn't look like you're mastering, but I feel like you're mastering something. Act as if behind that and solo. Yeah, like, you gotta do this alone. You're walking alone for now. For now. And I feel like it's only solo because of where you are mentally right now. This may not apply to everybody. So again, whoever I'm talking to, you know, if I'm talking to you, where it's like right now, you may feel a little bit down. You may feel like people are trying to make you go. A people person, take it how it applies, if it applies, where this could just be you, where it's like you within yourself trying to make you operate from spaces of fear, spaces of stress, instead of staying consistent on knowing that whatever it is that you started will sustain you. Whatever it is that you started will get you to where you need to go. And it's like you're in that period where it's like what's the saying? Like something before dawn, like the storm before dawn, or the night before dawn, like something where it's like the darkest period before the light breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like the light is about to break for you. Something is transforming for you. But you have to keep going. And trust that every step, matter of fact, step by step, trust that every step that you take forward is you moving in the right direction. And don't be discouraged if nobody's going with you. Don't be discouraged if nobody is working with you. Don't be discouraged if you know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like something is not growing or something is not moving, but it really is. You have to trust that you're moving in the right direction with step by step. And that every step that you take for you is the right step. Your journey is not going to look like the next person. And that be the thing about people too, especially like people who try to give advice, that a lot of times they'll try to make you do things the way that they did them and think that because that worked for them, it's supposed to work for you. And that may be true, but a lot of times our journeys all look different. Like they are similar in some aspects, where it's like we could be trying to get to the same like goal or destination, but the way that we get there may be completely different. So don't be discouraged if the next step that you take doesn't look like the next step that they took to get to the same goal or to get to the same outcome. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something is completely different for you. I did a reading on this a long time ago too, where it was like, what did I say? Your blessings and your outcomes are not going to look like the next person. So for example, getting a house, the average person can get a house using a loan, right? You could fuck around and be the type of person where, again, whatever work you've done, whatever interest you've accumulated, whatever people are now like interested in working with you, collaborating with you, or like coming to you, it gives the energy of people preparing to do something for you, preparing to work with you, preparing to give you something, preparing to have something be reciprocated type energy. And somebody can fuck around and give you a home, give you a studio. And it's like the steps that you took to get there was you, focusing on your craft, focusing on what you were called to do. And then for them, you know, that was the route that they took. That was what they were called to do. Period. That's what works for them, and this is what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Your credit could be fucked up. And it's like, I can't go that route. So because I can't go that route, that doesn't mean that that outcome is not possible for me. That doesn't mean that I can't get the home. That doesn't mean that I can't get the job loan or the money for my business or the whatever it is that I need. It just means that I can't go that route. It gives the energy of unlimited possibilities. Just because I can't go that route doesn't mean that I can't make my own. With the Two of Wands, doesn't mean that just because everybody else can do it that way doesn't mean that I can't do it this way and still get what it is that I'm looking for. That's what this is giving. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords inverted, First of all, guard your own thoughts, but at the same time, guard your thoughts from the group, from the people, places, and things around you who are like, no, you have to move this way, or you have to do it this way, or this not going to work out for you. And it's like, nah, it will. It will. Stay consistent and to trust that whatever it is that you're being called to do, keep doing that. It's working for you. For you, bro. What else do we have? Anything else from the Magic Masterpiece Oracle? Music again. I'm hearing music to my ears. And free flow. You're allowed to flow. You're allowed to move in a different direction. You're allowed to create your own music, or to create your own flow, to create your own way. Right at the bottom of the deck. Read and write, center stage, and breakthrough. I feel like if you are feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant and you're finding it hard to, I want to say, get a hold of your thoughts with the Queen of Swords, take some time to write. Take some time to write. It's a writing exercise that I really like, where it's like you see the end from where you are. So if you haven't done this already, take some time to write where you want to be, or what you want to experience, or, you know what I'm saying, you're already in the middle of the journey with step by step. So it's like, where is the quote unquote end destination, or the goal of where you're wanting to go? What does it look like for you? What does it feel like for you? What are you going to do when you get there? Who's going to be there with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, write that and read that. And if it's something that you've already done, read it and read it again and read it again and write about it again and read it again. And to get it in your head, so that it's something that you are focusing on at this particular time, because I feel like your breakthrough is going to come from your thoughts focusing on your desires. So I said all that to say, I'm out of breath, I'm parched, and I drank all my water. I gotta get up. But now we'll use the OG Oracle for some advice, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna check y'all's comments, and we're gonna get on with our days. Drop some fire in the comments if this resonates with you. If you've been feeling a little stuck and stagnant, if you know that what you're doing like will sustain you, but it hasn't shown its fruits yet. It's like it's showing fruits, or it's showing progression, but it's not to the level that you want it to be. I feel like something is going to take off. Like I've been saying this all year, that it's been trickling, like things are trickling, or it's like kind of coming in slowly, coming in slowly, coming in slowly. But I strongly feel like by April, by spring, our quote unquote real new year, shit is really going to take off. And by summertime, you're going to be where you want to be if you stay consistent, if you keep doing what you're doing, if you keep focusing on the things that you've been focusing on, if you keep guarding your mind, if you keep taking steps away from the crowd, your outcome is going to be completely different from that of those around you. And that's okay. That's okay. So what's our advice for this reading? Using the OG Oracle, you can download this for free at shadowtwerktarot.com. Yours not going to look like mine, because obviously I wrote these on index cards. This was the very first deck I started my channel with. But I made these same cards available for you to print and download. Ooh, family business. Family business is coming out. This could be a family business. You could be working with family, or your family could want you to move in a certain way. Bro, if we pull focus on you, it's all about me. One more time, I'm gonna fucking scream. I've been pulling this card all week, and I don't know if y'all saw the unboxing with Wisteria, but I asked her to pull from this deck too, and I asked her to pull a card for me, and she pulled this card. Focus on you. It's all about me. I'm getting your focus is everything at this time. I feel like the whoever, people, places, and things, or even you trying to sabotage yourself, is trying to take your focus away from the end goal. And the focus now needs to be on the end goal. That's why you need to pray. That's why you need to meditate. That's why you need to write. You need to get your mind where you need to be, and act as if you are already there. Act as if you are already where you want to be. And I feel like that's what's going to catapult you into that energy. But that could be the challenge. That could be what's hard. That was a whole block of cards. I don't know if I want to take that whole block of cards. I see charity, worth the wait. There we go. That waiting ass energy pissing me off. Look again, double check. Okay, let me see. We're pulling charity. This is giving me reciprocation. It's also giving me, again, like a helping hand, like the right people seeing you, the right people interested in what it is that you're doing and giving to you. Let me see, worth the wait, or vice versa, where you could be finding someone that was worth waiting for, worth giving to, worth appreciating, worth celebrating, worth uplifting and supporting. Damn, we're pulling ancestral guides, generational curses and blessings. You could be breaking a generational curse, receiving generational blessings. Look again, double check. Before you start over, look again. Before you do something again, do it again. Let me see, heartbroken. I do feel like this is a little bit irritating. It could be actually breaking your heart. Patient waiting room. This card pisses me off. Pisses me off. Where it's like, again, you're waiting. The wait. Bro, it's 2 cards on wait. Worth the wait and patient waiting room. Patient is a... I don't know if it's a homonym because it's spelled the same both ways. But patient could be like you're a patient for a doctor, or you're a patient just looking to be checked on or checked up on, or you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. And then it's also patient, like be patient, just wait, just chill, just relax, just, you know what I'm saying? Let me see, forgiveness. And then last one, believe you have become. There it is, that act as if energy. Believe you have become. I was trying to see what I scribbled out. It's like, believe you are a, and then it's just, it switches to believe you have become. So I feel like forgive yourself and others with forgiveness. Especially if they're, I feel like too with the Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with a lot of people, places, and things who are in complete opposition to the steps that you're taking. They don't like your route because, again, it's not their route. It's not how they would do things. It's not how they want you to do things. So I feel like if you're dealing with that energy, don't give in, don't argue back, don't fight back, don't try to get them to see your way of being. Just keep being patient. Just keep going. Just keep going. I feel like forgive them and handle them from a higher vantage point. Handle them from a higher perspective. Handle them from the energy that you're moving into. Because once you get there, and I feel like you're going to get there much quicker than you anticipate, you're not going to want to look back and be like, damn, like I let them bring me back down, or I let them, like, you know what I'm saying, like stop me from being who I want to become or who I wanted to be. We're pulling one energy, 1 minute at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like something happens quickly, or this could only take a minute, but it only really takes a strong minute, a solid minute of you focusing on you. I think they say if you can meditate on something for 7 seconds to 7 minutes, I want to say 7 to 10 minutes, and really feel yourself in that energy, it expedites it. So it's like if you could do it longer, great. But it's a minimum of 7 seconds to 7 minutes, depending on how you're feeling when you meditate. Like it can't be a distracted type of energy where it's like you're meditating on it, or you're thinking about it, you're praying for it, you're writing, you're reading, and then you just start thinking about something else. Like, nah, that's distractions. That's breaking the energy. But if you could do it like a solid meditation, then again, it'll help you get there more quickly. But let me see, single for the night behind that, secret admirer, trapped prison. There it is. Like you could feel trapped. I didn't say that, but you could feel trapped. Non-believers, leeches, vampires, bankrupt, could feel empty, or you could be on your last to the last. Bad timing. And let's see, one more. Conducive environment, get comfortable. Yeah, I feel like this is what you're moving to, this conducive environment. And you may feel like it's a bad time, but I feel like everything is working in perfect time, divine time, legendary time. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. I'm gonna pause for the cause to check y'all's comments. I gotta check it on my phone because looking at it on my iPad just be a nightmare sometimes. But yeah, make sure you check out shadowtwerktarot.com. Make sure, damn, hold on. Hold on, not the underboot. God, I need to get up. Trying to do this reading before my son got up. Let me see. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you too. Jamaica 38. Oh Lord. Fucking weirdo. Weirdo. I prefer using my wand like Harry. That's interesting. Cards are bad. Okay. MP5 tunes. You sound like you like music. You might like to Celebrate Life Tarot. I was just listening to him. Who were you listening to? It was an artist that I mentioned in P5. See, light loomed, electric one energy, be gaining weight, period. Gaining weight or muscle. I probably should have said that, but like gaining weight or muscle. Because yesterday we talked about spiritual muscles. You see, I love how your cards resonate with your messages. Thank you. I have now. Let me see. Shadows for Tarot with the Helly, LOL. You're gorgeous. Thank you. I might be a mentor. I see the Two of Cups. Do you? It's all a scam. How is this a scam? Ain't nobody pay me. How is this a scam? Matter of fact, y'all send some bread and then we can talk about it. Let me see. You're vulnerable for thinking others are. Right. Out of the abundance of the heart, mouth speaks. So, G.A.N.G, you're Delulu. You're exploiting vulnerable people. And whatever you do is a scam. Because over here, literally, how? How? We're moving on a farm or a penthouse. I'm getting a farm. But we can make the farm into a penthouse. I want a farm though. Everybody knows I want a farm. Let me see. Find Jesus, not cards. Your gal's energy. I really be trying to figure out why quote unquote Bible thumping Christians. I don't even want to say that because that could also be low-key derogatory, but it's like, and it's not just Christians, but the people of other religions. It's mostly Christians because y'all always be in a tarot reader's comments talking about Jesus. But it's like, why are you here? Why would you be looking through tarot readers instead of just finding maybe a preacher or a church or something online? Like, you're obviously in the wrong place. Like, instead of trolling people, especially considering that in your Bible it says thou shalt not judge. So who are you to tell me what to do? That's not your job. That's not your job. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't care. I don't care. So, you know, you can go find Jesus. I'm cool with my cards. Let me see. Yeah, The Weeknd. I fucking love The Weeknd. Shadow Twerk. Why that name? Explain, please. Jamal Ross. I explained this a lot. I actually wrote a book about it. But for all my newbies, Shadow Twerk Tarot, the name is a play on, first of all, shadow work. Because obviously shadow work is work that we do alone. Internal work within ourselves is something that I like to promote on my platform. I know a lot of other readers kind of tell you it's a whole lot of other people, everything else outside of you, but I'm not really one of those. Like, while I do still pick up on those energies, because it's not, I can't sit here and pretend like we don't get sabotaged from outside forces. So yeah, that happens, but for real, change happens from within. So I like to promote shadow work, working on oneself, mastering oneself, and then shadow dancing. Twerking obviously represents dancing. I like to dance. I might not be the best twerker ever, but I like to dance. And twerking, dancing is very spiritual, where we see this throughout cultures all over the world, where dancing is very spiritual. Dancing is used in a lot of rituals and practices and meditations, and you know what I'm saying? Things like that, where it connects your mind, body, soul, and spirit with your ancestors, with the creator, with the forces unseen, right? So there's that. And then there's a term that's called shadow dancing, where the shadow dance celebration on Fridays, our community live stream, gets its name. But the term shadow dancing refers to the act of dancing alone. So again, just more of that play on shadow work and doing something on your own, and doing like your spiritual practices kind of on your own, and connecting with the right people, places, and things in the right community. So that's where my name kind of comes from and means. And obviously tarot, because I like tarot and oracle here on this particular platform, but I have other platforms where I do other things. But here I like to focus on tarot, oracles, and spirituality. Hope that answers your question. Let me see. Hi, Duncan. Legendary time. They be fake Christians. They don't follow none of the teachings. They just gospel. I feel like a lot of the times they just be trolls. They just be trolls. Because I have Christian friends and they don't have no issues with what I'm doing. It's just not their thing. So it's like, a matter of fact, similar to this reading, the steps that they're taking to get whatever outcome they're looking for is through Christianity. And that's cool for them. That doesn't work for me. For my own reasons. I'm not going to get into it here. We could talk about it during a Soul Share Sunday or something, but that didn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to force my way of being on them. And I definitely don't want people to push their shit on me if I didn't ask for it. I'm not interested. So let me see. Don't dance in the shadows with me. We might disappear. What you mean? What you mean? But that's what I have, y'all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for your comments, likes, shares, subscriptions. Shout out to all the people that send bread. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everyone that's on Patreon. Even if you're a free member, check out Patreon. And of course, shadowtwerk.com. So until next time, you are truly legendary. I love you, and I'm gonna see you later. Nothing.